Premier and Minister of Finance Dr. Deolanda Smith has expressed concern that the BVI may lose the financial support it usually gets from the European Union. He told journalists at a press briefing on Wednesday, October 12th, that the funds are usually made available because the BVI is a British overseas territory. But now that Britain is exiting the EU through a process dubbed Brexit, the BVI fears it may lose the usual support. In fact, Premier Smith said the EU already pledged support up to the year 2020. But uncertain about the way forward, the BVI and other overseas territories are seeking answers from Britain.
Britain's impending exit from the EU is a highly important issue for the BVI, as our international affairs is anchored in part by the UK's EU membership, which gives us policy access in Brussels. I and other OT leaders will collectively call on the UK to fully involve the OTs in Brexit negotiations under an established framework for discussions between the territories and the UK. We want to ensure that the negotiations do not adversely affect our near-term position with the EU with respect to ongoing EU support for programming scheduled to expire in 2020.
Premier Smith, who is also president of the UK Overseas Territories Association, hopes to get more answers regarding funding from the EU when he travels to Britain in coming weeks. While in Britain, he will further discuss the issue of Brexit with leaders of the other British overseas territories commonly called OTs. Premier Smith is also maintaining that Brexit can create new economic opportunities for the BVI if it is properly handled.
On the question of international trade, I will call on the UK for a new economic partnership with the OTs. As the UK re-emerges as an independent trading nation, the BVI and other territories can be an asset in facilitating UK trade with emerging markets in the Commonwealth, in Africa and Asia. We can also be a vehicle by which to channel inward investment to the British economy in critical sectors such as housing and infrastructure. Such a partnership would be a win-win for both the UK and the BVI.